Test, test, test. Hey everybody, Brandon Shiga here, and going to go over my week 2 assignment for Objective C2. I had a lot of fun with this assignment. There are a couple things that I wish I could have changed, and I'll go over those with you guys. So first off, I'm just going to go through my code here really fast. The way I have this set up is in my storyboard here, all three of the buttons I have that choose all call the same function, which is this phone choice, and then up here I just set the tag for each individual button just to 0, 1, and 2, and then I have a case or a switch here that, depending on which tag it is, it will follow the commands here. So it'll just enable or disable certain buttons, and then it'll put in the text in the box, and I have, if the value is 1, it's not plural, and then if I have more than 1, it is plural. That's just a little aesthetic thing. And then the calculate button does the same thing pretty much with a switch. I had to go in here and create a global variable that will pass in the tag, so I can pass it down through this. Here's my factory instantiation, and then this again replaces the text with the amount of time needed. I actually had to go through and refactor a lot of code because in last week's program I had these are all returning strings to go to the label, because it was all just label based. So I had to go through and change these all to return integers, and then just rewrite some code really quick. So as far as my stepper goes, the stepper control is right here. It basically just when it changes, I have just something that assigns the current value into an int. And then I replace the string in the box with basically the value of the stepper, and then I have a string object here which I declared up at the top, and then at each button press it will just rename that string, and I'll show you what that does. And then my segment control down here is just a basic if else. I probably could have done this with switch, but I just did it this way. It just changed the color from white to red to blue. So here's my app in action. I did that on the iPad because the first one I did on iPad, and I didn't think I would have enough space on the iPhone one. So this is basically just what it looks like. Here's my background color changing. And then if I click Android, it says I have one Android phone, one iPhone, one BlackBerry phone. And then as I increase this, you can see it'll rewrite 5 iPhones, 5 BlackBerry phones, and as I continue. One thing I would like to change is when I go back down to 1, I wish it would say, again, just one iPhone automatically, but I couldn't figure out how to do that. And then as far as calculate build time, one iPhone is 105, or one Android phone is 105 minutes, 210. Here's 70 minutes, and then 140, and then 65 minutes and 130. So that's how my calculate function works. And for my info page, very generic, just as my name, and when I click close, it goes back to the old view. So that is my week 2 video. I hope you guys enjoyed the assignment, and I will see you next week. Thanks.